Hello, friends on YouTube. This is your friend Cody, host of the Pillars of Freedom podcast and the 5-day Entrepreneur Incubator Challenge. And tonight's episode is called Shape or Be Shaped, continuing the series here on a YouTube live series where I go live with you every single day to add value to you, your journey, help you make progress, grow, and enjoy yourself, and document my journey also. And tonight's episode is called Shape or Be Shaped because I'll tell you what, there are some key things you need to know moving forward if you want to find continual success, not just one-time success. And as many of you guys know, I'm on a journey to become financially free through a business of my own, and that I've also gone broke nearly twice now, and or nearly broke twice now. And this last one being, building out my business with a high ticket coaching program, issuing a new challenge to bring people into my business, and then using YouTube ads to drive traffic. And really, I call it a triple stack of uncertainty because those are three things I've never attempted before. So no surprise I failed. But what's amazing is that now I'm on track with three new amazing opportunities. I have a good job, if there is such a thing, where I'm making decent money, a good livable wage, a respectable place. I am approaching my business with a long tail content marketing, creating what I like to think of as a yellow brick road for my ideal customer, where they find me, they consume my content, they self qualify, and they drive themselves into my challenge and into my business, and we become great friends and possible business partners. And lastly, I have a side hustle that pays me over $100 an hour. So it's only a matter of really just bringing more traffic into that business. So, with that being said, let's get into why tonight's episode is called Shape or Be Shaped. Throughout my life, I've been formed by a great many, influences, many of them being books. And some of my favorite books are actually, ancient texts that, you could say like Eastern philosophy, but also war and military. Two of my favorite books, from that genre are Sun Tzu's Art of War and Miyamoto Musashi's The Book of Five Rings. And both of these books have had a tremendous impact on me, whether it's moving through life with personal discipline and philosophy, or going in forward with business with a plan, strategy, and execution. So, um, the reason I bring that up is because in the book, The Art of War by Sun Tzu, he talks about this concept of shaping your enemy and not allowing yourself to be shaped. What that means is that by shaping your enemy, you are discovering your enemy. You are learning about your enemy. You are learning what they are capable of, what their strategies are, how they are going to execute, etc. And at the same time, you have to prevent yourself from being shaped, prevent yourself from being discovered by the enemy, and of ultimately being beaten by the enemy. Because as we all know, it's like business is like being in business is like being a gladiator. The longer you stay in, the greater your chances to die, basically. And it's no joke when you're faced with opposition that things feel like they're killing you. And I like to describe this experience, especially as I was building business in the month of October, having no job, relying exclusively on my income from trying to build my business, doing work for friends and family, and selling stuff on Facebook. It felt like eating glass. And there have been a handful of moments that have been so painful but so distinct that they allow me to see what is essentially this landscape where I feel like I am being shaped by my circumstances. And here's what I'm finding, guys. Successful people do what unsuccessful people don't. They do one of two things. So, unsuccessful people take option one, which is this is 99% of the people out there. They allow their circumstances to shape them. And I know I've failed so many times, and I'll tell you what, I've failed way more times than I've ever succeeded. And so you could say I'm an expert at failing, right? Not that I want to brag about that, but here's what I'm finding is that, like, in these key moments where I find myself failing, it's as if I'm allowing the pressure and stress of my circumstances to keep me, subjected, keep me comfortable, keep me fearful. These are the things that stop most people from succeeding, becoming complacent, comfortable, and fearful. And to be quite frank, guys, I don't want to be here right now. I thank you guys for having tuned in, for these YouTube live series. But quite frankly, tonight, I just didn't want to be here. And I felt that same feeling of, live in fear, be comfortable, become complacent, go downstairs, get something to eat, watch it, watch a movie, but I know that I should be doing this right now. And when I got that feeling of I feel like I'm being shaped by my feelings, my circumstances, I was like, you know what? I'm going to choose option two. I'm going to choose the option that successful people choose, which is they shape their circumstances. They take action and they do what is necessary to solve the problem. And in this case, it simply meant going live anyway, going live with you right now, even though right now I don't feel like it. Sometimes it's that simple. Oftentimes it's more complicated. But right now, that is being shaped or shaping yourself. And right now, I choose to shape myself. And right now, that's why you're seeing me. So I love the way Miyamoto Musashi also puts it. He says, forge yourself in the way. And in this case, forging myself by going live, becoming the kind of person who consistently goes live with you every single day to try to add value and document the journey and hopefully bring us closer as someone who can provide a service and help you really rise to the level of your success that you only dream of right now. And I want to be able to lift you guys up to that. And this is how we do it. We forge ourselves in the way and we shape ourselves instead of being forged by some other person's way and letting ourselves be shaped. And this, you're wondering where this might come from. It maybe seems a little left field. This is actually part of day 4 in the 5-day Entrepreneur Incubator Challenge, where I show you how to become your best self, your champion version of yourself, who is capable and worthy of fulfilling your personal vision of freedom. And the fact that I'm going live right now, even though I don't want to be here, continues to prove to myself that when push comes to shove, I'm still willing to do what I have to do in order to, at least become the better version of myself in this specific scenario, right? And I want to encourage each and every one of you, whether it's in your personal life, in your business, in your job, whatever that situation looks like, choose to shape yourself, choose to forge yourself in the way. Because every time that I choose to do this, and like right now, I am winning over my confidence. I'm literally giving myself a confidence boost, trusting, knowing that I can trust myself that when push comes to shove, I'm still willing to do something that's uncomfortable, that maybe makes me a little bit afraid. I don't want to be judged by people on the internet, you name it. Okay. So simple, not easy. I've heard it put that way many times. And whatever it is in your life, it may be simple, but it's probably not going to be easy. In fact, if it's forging you, it's definitely not easy, but it's worth it. So, anyway, hope you guys found this valuable. Continue to enjoy yourself, grow, and make progress in your journey. This is your friend Cody, host of the Pillars of Freedom podcast and the 5-day Entrepreneur Incubator Challenge, where we go into this specific topic: forging yourself in the way, shaping yourself instead of being shaped by essentially your enemy. Day 4 of the 5-day Entrepreneur Incubator Challenge to help you not only find success, but continue to find success. This has been your friend Cody. I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow night on the next episode of this YouTube live series. I hope you have a great night. We'll see you.